Hey YouTube, so what I'm doing today is I'm going to detail my interior and get my new seats in here finally. As you can see, it's filthy and needs to be cleaned. Driver seat's already out because if you saw my videos that I have up already, I just got playing around with it, and power rail was a pain to get out, so I did a video on how to get that out, and then how to convert your old style plug to basically a new plug to make the new rail work. And then with this thing here, I was gonna do a video on this, but I got the clips for it. I might just do it, but it's gonna be freaking long. I gotta get super glue, glue this down here. I wish I knew this about it when I took this off. I wish I knew that I wouldn't have to make that cutout if I knew that these are exactly the same plugs. This is a 97, and this I don't know what came off of it. It's off of a new one. And it looks like all of the Mustangs 9404s have this exact same plug, I think. So, you can convert instead of having this button up here because I snapped the wire when I'm putting this down. So, it won't work anymore because I don't know how to resolder the wire back on. So, I decided to just do this because it's a lot easier. And the center console was a pain because I had to open this up all the way. So, get your seats out. Front to 15mm, back to 15mm as well. I just did this one. This one was a pain. At least the one bolt was 15 here, 15 here. So this socket won't fit on it very good. But if I put it on, and I got a tripod by the way, so I'll be able to show you better once I figure out how to get the angles properly on that. So when you get this in here, so basically, I'm not going to put it all the way down back to what it was. So, when these are on here, spray them with this. It's 3-in-1. This stuff works very well. Not sponsored. But this stuff works very well. I'm not sure how much it costs. So, when you get this on here and get your seat back all the way, this back as mine will go. Get it in here and then break it free. And once this is broken free, you can easily do it by hand. That's how I did it. It's easy. Once you get them broke free, you can do it by hand. You can loosen it by hand. Then you basically, when you're putting it back on, when you get the new one in here, you tighten it by hand all the way down until it's hand tightened. Then basically a quarter of a turn. But what I would recommend is put anti-seize on them. That way it'll be easier to take off next time. I think I got some anti-seize in the house, so I have to run in the house and check when I'm ready to put them back in. But what I'm doing is unbolt this seat, get this out of here. I'm going to unbolt these seats as well. There's 2 push points down underneath this seat. Then this bottom part comes up, and then there's basically 4 bolts, I think, holding this part on, if I'm right. Then that'll come right off, and then I'll get to cleaning. I'll clean that part there. I'll clean my carpet, clean my dash, because I got all the stuff for it. I've got all the cleaning stuff I need, so I'm going to go through, get it cleaned up, and I'll show you my tripod. I bought 2 mics off of eBay. I don't know, actually it was basically 1, but the guy gave me an extra one, I guess. They're cheap mics, and they're crap. They don't even work at all. I was doing sound clips, and they wouldn't work. So this is my tripod. I got this off of Wish. I'm learning it. I'm not sure how to use it right. It's cheaply made, but who gives a crap? It's basically a skid starter. It's cheap. Didn't cost that much. I think it cost me like $5 shipping. It was like, sometimes on Wish when you view an item, it'll say free and just pay shipping, and that's what this was for me. So I think shipping was just $5 Canadian. So that's how much that cost me. It's just little light. It's just little metal. It's not that strong, but it'll work. It should last a while if you take care of it. And yeah, it's cheaply made, but it should last as long as you take care of it. I just had to figure out how to set the angles up. I would love to have my camera recording from the front screen. That way I can see what the heck I'm pointing at and whatever, how it's working, and not going blind. Because if I put it on here, my camera is facing, I'm on my back camera, not my front camera. If I go to my front camera, my flashlight, I don't have a front flashlight. And the way this is, I don't have very good lighting, but I could put my battery on on and turn that on if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I don't want to kill the battery. So yeah, I'll be back once this seat. Oh yeah, and when your seat's all the way forward, there's these that go right back here. You unscrew this, then you pull it out, or get a little screwdriver here. Get it in, or a trim tool if you have one. I don't have a trim tool at the moment. I gotta go run down Car Quest. You get it in here and then pull it up, or from this part when it's up, you pull it up and away you go. And then that reveals the two screws back there. And then you're good to go. So I'll be back once this is out, once I'm ready to get this off. Okay, so now that we're on the back seats, I'll push this down so it's locked. There's apparently 2 push points. So you get your screwdriver. Sorry, it's rough because it's cold. You get your screwdriver, jam it down in here. Okay, push points there. Push. There we go. There you go. Sometimes you gotta motivate it. Now I'll go on the other side and do the same thing. Now you're on the other side. You go like this. There's the other one. Oh, I had it. Okay. There you go. Now that you push your 2 tabs and you can see they're white. Now this whole bench seat, this bottom part, should just slide right up and out like that. Alright, you gotta feed these down. Now that's fun. Your bench seat is free, guys. That's how you do it. So now let me take this out and I'll sit it somewhere. So, yeah, these are your push tabs. You get in there with a screwdriver and you push and away you go. I'm recording, right? Okay, yeah, I am. Okay, now we got a bolt here, a bolt up here apparently, but we gotta take this whole thingy out. There we go. So we gotta unbolt this top part. Apparently there's a lot of little clips. I think they're attached to it. So we gotta unbolt this. Oh, I gotta move it out free, my bad. Okay, I'm still learning. So you got a bolt here, and a few more. This top part should come off. Then you got your clips back here. I think you just pop these off because I think they're attached to it. And away you go. I gotta figure out what size they are and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. They're 8 millimeters. They're 8. So you got a bolt down here. And I think there's another one down here. Oh, there's a bolt just sitting right there. Alright, that's odd. There's a bolt sitting there. I'm not sure what that goes. Still figure that out. So you got one down in this corner. And another one down there. And I think that's it for at the bottom. So you got a bolt here, like I was saying. Oh, I gotta put it down, guys. You got a bolt here. And then you have another one right there and there. And then this part will come off and just set it out the way. Looks like this tab broke off. So they're 8 millimeters. Right tight, lefty loosey. You guys know what to do, so I'll be back when they're out. So what I found easier, because these are not, oh, I turned you guys low. These bolts are not that tight, so just get yourself a screwdriver attachment. Mine's an old set, my grandpa gave it to me from Sears, back when we used to have them. So it's a little odd how you have this bit, then you get this bit, Then you get this socket, 8mm, pop it on. It's really easy. I just have to unbolt that one. And by the looks of it, I went and double checked the new ones. And that's the only bolts that I could see is this one here and that one in the corner. But I don't know for sure once that one's over there. Right about there. Once that one's out, then I'll know for sure if that's the last one or not. So I'll be back. So I'm back. One thing I noticed is this is a 10. This corner here was a 10 and it was tight. So I popped the ratchet on it. Whatever. I got the ratchet, I broke it free, and then I switched to this to get out faster. So just watch for that, guys, because that one there was an 8. All the ones at the top, they were 8s. And it's just this one down here that was a 10 for me. And that one that I found, the loose one, I think that was the original one. So I think that's an 8. So I probably put that back in there. I don't know where this 10 came from. But once this is out, then I'll show you guys up just a tad bit. I love this thing. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Sorry for that. You can see my breath because it's cold. There you go. You pop that up like that. Yep. So one did snap. Okay. Yeah. So that snap comes off like that. Get down here. Grab like this. Hey, I found the broken piece. It came right out. Yeah, the broken piece is right there. I love this tripod. For you. Oop, oop. My coat got caught on it. Yeah, so broken piece for it. It's plastic. I could probably solder it, or not solder. I could probably heat it up with solder iron and melt it back on. If I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that though. So you lift this up, out of the way, like that. So you come here, grab like that, lift that back like that. Oh, I forgot to. Oopsie. Oh, so you gotta take those ones off. Okay. Yeah, so there's 2 more up at the top. These bolts here. Okay, yeah, I'm focusing good. So these ones right here on this row, they hold this on. And now you take off and it reveals 2 more. I left my socket on their floor mat. I think it's an 8. Actually, it might be a 10. Yeah, it could be a 10. Nope, it's an 8. So your thing, so it's an 8. It's probably gonna be tight, but give it a try. Yep, that's tight. So you get your ratchet on there, you break that free, and I'll be back once those are out. I don't want to bore you guys with unscrewing them. So I'll be back. Are we recording it? Okay. So now, I don't want that to go like that. This, you flip it on like this. You don't want these brackets to hit anything. Oh. Now you go like this. Bring it. I should move this back. Against the steering wheel. See, I'm learning all my angles, guys. I'm getting used to this. And then you get up here, you bring it up. Grab down here. Lift up. Like so. Once it's like this, you grab your hand, you get down here, grab somewhere where you're comfortable. Then you can drain it out, or you can just do what I'm doing. Whichever way works for you guys. Down here. Away you go. Now that that's out, you can see what my system cutouts are. I'm pretty certain those are 12-inch. So I get 2 12-inch subs. I can put a system back in here. The amps are still back there, like I did in my walk around. So then you just get this little stuff out here. Move it out here, do a clean up, clean your tools up, your bolts. Once your bolts and stuff are out, then you can start vacuuming it. Get in here with a vacuum, get in here with a brush. and then clean it, and then you get down here with spray, and you spray it. So I'll be back once I get to that stage. So when you're taking out your floor mats, you like to fold them. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen Chris Fix's videos. So you just grab your floor mat, you fold them up in on themselves. That way, this crap here doesn't go down or whatever, or falls on your floor. So you basically fold the sides in as well and stuff like that. That's how you do it. So I'm just saying this in case anybody out there actually doesn't know. Now you guys know. But I'm pretty sure everybody's seen Chris Fix. And my horse's head's coming off, as you can see, because it's worn. But that's okay. So come in here and you clean up every little thing. Clean up all your tools. Hey, there's Dime. I mean, making my money back slowly on this car. That's cool. There's a dime down there. I don't know how much I found now. Okay, this clip's on. That clip's just in there. Yep, that clip's just sitting there. Okay, not sure where that goes, but I'll put it there for now. Alright, so I'll be back once all of this is out here and everything's here and I'm ready to get to vacuuming. So, when you guys got big stuff like this kicking around your vehicle, looks like passenger side on here. Passenger side has never been sat in by the looks of it. So when you get big stuff like this that you don't think you can vacuum up, just grab it, just get a handful of it. This I'm just gonna keep just in case because I might be able to plastic weld it back on later on in the future. So once all the big stuff's out of here, then you should be able to get the vacuum and away you go. So you take this stuff, actually this one I'm just going to put on the roof of the car, that way we don't lose it. You basically open up your shop vac and toss it in if it won't fit. That's how you guys do it. So I'll be back once that's done. You guys do, grab a vacuum, shop vac. There's a switch, okay there's a switch, get ready to vacuum it. Closer. You want to vacuum every little thing you guys see. Oh, I forgot the brush. Shit. I forgot the brush. You want to get the brush and you want to get in there and brush it. I forgot about that. My bad. So I'll be back once I get my brush. Back. So I got this at CarQuest. This is a 3-in-1. This is the brush you want here. This one right here. It's not too hard. It's good on the carpet. Nylon. You want a nylon detail brush. Brush detail or brass for cleaning rust spots. Spark plug. Stainless steel for body rust removal. So that's I got a 3-pack from CarQuest. I think that was only like $1, something like that, Canadian. So you want this one, and you want to get brushing back and forth and so on. So I'll be back once. Okay, so what you guys want to do? Get your brush, go like this, and just go like this. Brush all over like so. On, and while you're doing that, you would have the shot back on. I'm going to do, my phone has a hyperlapse, so I'm going to give that a try. So, I'll be back. So right now what we're going to do is clean the carpet with the carpet cleaner. The headliner in this doesn't look too bad, but I might still do it. So you hit it with this, you spray this on it, and then you brush and you go back and forth like this. You saw Chris fix his videos and you know what to do. You use the shot back and go like this, and then back and forth, and then you get your fire towel, and you go and wipe up the extra stuff. That's how you guys do it, so I'm going to put you on a hyperlapse. So with one side you do to the next, so I won't bother showing the next side for you guys. You gotta turn it out. And you basically, I didn't do this top part, so when I'm on their side I'm going to do this top part right here. And then this area right here as well. And then I'll be back once it's done, because I don't want to bore you guys showing you guys our side. If you want a full breakdown on how to do it, you can watch Chris Fix's video. I might do this little section here on the door as well. I might do that as well once the carpet's done. So yeah, I'll pick it up once I get the next side done. So the carpets are done, as you can see. What does it look like? So my carpets are now done. I hate how it gets dark early. So first thing tomorrow morning, I'll get this dash cleaned, get all my plastics cleaned and so on, and then I'll work on my new seats, get them cleaned, and then I'll toss them in here. And then I'll be done with the interior finally, so that's what I'm going to do first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, I got my carpet finally done. Even though it's dirty because I was walking on it earlier. Yeah, so this is all done already, so now I just gotta get my dash clean, get all my plastics cleaned, and then I can toss the new seats in and then clean them. Show you guys the before the center console, I mean the dash. The plastics, because I'm going to do this off camera to make it faster. See the center gaff here is dirty. door card I'm gonna do, or door panel, whatever you want to call it. Do this plastic here as well. Do a center console. I'll show you. Here's part's cleaned already, but I'll go over it. Gotta get glue in and glue that down. Then I can put the center console in. There's some glue in the house. Here's the center console. Let's see. I got this in the house. I gotta pop that on as well. Pop that on probably tonight or tomorrow. It's got your common thread and stuff on it. I got the trunk I gotta do as well. I'll do the trunk later. So I get these new seats in. So I'll be back once it's all clean. Oh, actually, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll use this one on the other side, the clean side, and I'll go over here and I'll wipe it off. Just go over it, I'll wipe it. And so I just go over everything, I'll wipe this. You don't want to get any product on here, if I can remember right from watching Chris Fix. So you just go over this really lightly with one. So you just go over here. And I'll just wipe it off with this. Then I'll go over here and I'll spray this stuff on it. It's apparently good for plastics, glass, and paint and rims apparently. So it's a 3-in-1 is what they gave me. And then I'll go over with my vents. This is my vent one right here. I use the one side. And I'll go over here. Use the one side. Get it cleaned up. And then I'll spray a product on the other side and go in there. Will this work on this one? Yep, it will. So yeah, you just go through like that. So that's all I do on this side. Is clean it off with this side. Then keep the clean side, spray product on it, and go over it again. That one. Then this will be for the dash, which you'll get up here. Like this. You just go over here like so on. And there's another brush as well, but I'm probably going to use this on my seats. Or I might just use that on. Or I might just use a modifier tail on the seats. I think that's what I might do. I'm not sure what this corner is for. But it's an odd brush setup. But yeah, I'll be back once that's completely done. So I'll show you guys the finished product. So I did the whole door panel. Switches. I even went from here all the way down and up. The whole dashboard. I didn't do this part yet. I'll do that later. You got my power towel and I'll wipe that area. Did a little bit of the steering wheel. I didn't take the steering wheel cover off. I didn't bother. I did my shifter. I did this. I did my e-brake. Center console is the last thing I gotta do. I came in here and I did these, as you see. Did 2 seat belts on the back. I did that part there. I came in here and I did this whole part here. Did the up part as well. And you can see it's still wet kind of because it's drying, I guess. Did this part here. On the same side, did that as well. Did down there, that side. Did the part here. And so I did the whole dash. I did this door card as well. So that's the finished product. Did down there that plastic part. And I did down there as well. I even came down and I did these as well, the brake pedals. Gas pedal and then the one where you put your foot on. I did that as well. Now that's all that's left is the center console. And that's it for the plastics, then I get onto the seats. So I gotta go, once I get the center console done, I'll get glue this button back where it goes. Button this up, put it there, and then I'll get the center console, pop it in. Board it back up, and then I'll come in and I'll get my seats in. And then I gotta do that top part as well. This headrest part, I gotta do that as well. I didn't do it yet, but I will. So, show you guys an after of the center console. When I'm done, I'm gonna bring it over and put it right here and clean it up now. Here's an after of this part. The bench seat, first part I did, came out pretty nice. So when I went down here, I lifted this up. Got in here, got that, and then I came up and did the side. And I just did the top part when I was down on the ground like that. It's easy to do. So now I'll get this in the car, and then I'll move on to that. The bottom part, get it cleaned up, get it in the car, and I'll show you guys the after of it. I went a little crazy on the cleaning. I did my plastic vent, same with on the other side. I did this piece, the windshield wipers. Did my mirror. I did this plastic piece as well. I did this piece, same on the other side. Until I get a shelf in here. I did my wing. I even did this plastic piece back here. Did my emblems as well. I think that's everything I did. And oh yeah. Finished product of the center console. It's all done. Did this as well. Emptied this out. I'll put everything back in it. I did those switches. I did these on the both of them. Oh, those nice and clean now. I got this. I got to toss in there. I got glue to hold the button in place to glue the button on. Yep, so I got that piece ready to go. So yeah, that's all the plastics. Next will be the seats. For the seats. Before that one. Oh yeah, there's a close-up of the emblem. Cleaned it up nicely as well. Same thing I did on this side. Got floor mats I gotta do as well. Before this seat, I gotta do that. I did that plastic, but I didn't do that area down there yet. And those are and I'll get it before the bench seat as well. Got those floor mats I gotta do as well. Here's before this bench seat. The other one's in the car. I just did test fit with it the other day. Or in the clip or whatever. Before that one, I'll take it out and clean it. As before that one, I'll be back when those are cleaned.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.